London, it's Jimmy Tarbuck's Christmas All-Stars. And Jimmy's guests are Tommy Cannon and Bobby Ball, the team from Game for a Laugh, Shakin' Stevens and Bonnie Tyler, Andy Williams, Michael Barrymore, Max Bygraves, Mike Yarwood, Stephanie Powers and Robert Wagner, the Fabulous Temptations and Bruce Forsyth.
Thank you very kindly. I thank you. And a Merry Christmas at home, and welcome to ITV's star-studded show. Plenty of stars and one or two studs. And what a star-studded show it really is, though, viewers. I mean, good King Wenceslas, he won't be looking out, he'll be looking in tonight. But bad news for the kids. Father Christmas, he got nicked today. They looked who was pulling his sleigh. 7 reindeer in Shergar. And I bet you're sat there at home full of food in the big chair going, right, here we go then. Yes? Well, let's have a round of applause for all the mums at home who cooked those lovely dinners for us. Well done, ladies, to all the mums and all the wives who cooked all those great food for us. I helped in the kitchen. I got the turkey, I plucked it and stuffed it. All she had to do was kill it. And we had an 84-pound turkey. Yeah, 84. We stuffed it with the oven and cooked it from the inside. Someone shouted out, carols at the front. I said, send around the back. And those carol singers, they're getting cute, aren't they? They sang all that. I said, I'm sorry, kids, I've no change. They said, that's all right, Tarby, we take credit cards. My next-door neighbour, he got his credit card pinched. I said, have you reported it to the police? He says, no, the thief's spending less than the wife. And how did you go on with your presents? Did you get what you want? The mother-in-law said, what would you like, Francis? She said, an action man with moving parts. Then there's my gardener, Cliff. I got him a Brit Eklund doll. Doesn't walk, he doesn't talk, he just lays there. And then my little boy, Jimmy, I got him a spacesuit. He won't go. And I bought him a rocket ship. Now we've got the only cat in the street knows what the house looks like from 300 foot in the air. I mean, they're mechanically minded, aren't they, kids? I gave him a cricket bat. He said, Dad, there's no plug on it. Where do I plug it in? When I was a kid, my dad bought me a bat, had it for 2 days, then it flew away. Now, do you know... I've got 2 daughters, 7 and 11. Funny names, and one of them wanted a Barbie doll. Have you ever tried buying one of them? I mean, it's not easy, is it? I walked in there, I said to the lady, do you have Barbie dolls? She said, yes. I said, lovely, let me have one. Oh, she's not that easy. What dress do you want for Barbie? She's got a summer dress, a winter dress, a cocktail dress, Carmen curlers, 8 pair of shoes, swimming costume, all for the doll. Cost me 28 quid in accessories. I said, lovely, wrap it up. She said, what about Ken? I said, who's Ken? She said, Ken goes with Barbie. The dolls have been living in sin in the toy shop. No wonder their batteries are run down of a morning, do you know? I said, well, give us Ken. She said, what's Ken gonna wear? I said, he can have one of my old suits. When I was a kid, there was none of those problems at Christmas. Dad brought me the same present every year. You all had them, the dut-to-doos. You remember at home, the dut-to-doos? When the toilet rolls were empty, that cardboard bit, and you go, dut-to-doo! You remember? You don't remember, sir? Oh, you live on a farm. Oh, yes, well. Watch out for the nettles. Do you know, I tell you, no longer we got Christmas over, what happens? The sales. You been down there? I went last year. Hundreds of women pushing and shoving me. Oh, I can't wait for January. And you know, I walked in Harrods, there was a little fella in a bowler hat. He said, give us a size 15 bra. The woman says, size 15? There's no such size. Where'd you get that from? He said, my bowler hat fits over one of them and I take a 7.5. Now, you know, I came out. It's Christmas time, he said. It was Christmas time in the harem. The eunuchs, they're standing tall. The Sultan says, what do you want for Christmas, lads? And they all shout. Now, anyways, you know, I'm coming out. And there's a fella there, 2 big suitcases. He said, hello, Jim. Boom, boom, and put them down. He said, I've bought this fantastic watch. I said, what's that? He said, fantastic. He said, you can get Japanese radio on it. I said, Japanese? He said, yes, all the way in Tokyo. Television in Los Angeles. He said, I'm going to watch the Olympic Games. He said, Moscow. He said, France. I said, oh, on a watch. I said, it must have cost you a fortune. He says, no, £4.50. I said, what's the catch? He said, these ruddy batteries. Well, so much for gags, you know. For 25 years now, we've been listening to marvellous Motown records, and for 25 years, one of my favourite groups have been on Motown. And they're coming live from New York tonight. I'd like to say hello and a very Merry Christmas to the great Temptations. And 25 years on Motown is a great record for you guys to have.
That's true. We didn't think we'd be around this long, but we're still here.
Well, can I tell you, you've got millions of fans over here in the UK, and on behalf of me and all of them, we are proud to have you on our Christmas show and looking forward to see what you're going to sing for us.
Merry Christmas to everyone in Britain.
Yes, indeed.
And we hope that you enjoy our new record.
Which is?
Sail away. Sail away on our new LP, Back to Basics.
I don't know what your folks got against me, girl, but I do know I want you permanently in my world. What's age or color or money when you love one another? I know you keep saying to me, our love will win and then you'll see. But baby, say away, away with me. Where you, girl, and I can be free. We're gonna share our love under the stars above. We'll spend the rest of our lives making love morning, noon, and night, baby. So, baby, away with me. You wanna go now where you and I can be free. Girl, we're gonna share our love under the stars above. We'll spend the rest of our lives making love morning, noon, and night, baby. So, baby,
Thank you, New York, and a happy Christmas to you. I've been in this business, it's been so wonderful and kind and good to me for about nearly 25 years now. And I started on the clubs up north around Manchester, and I started with another young lad, and it's been a pleasure for me to see his career just go from strength to strength. He's one of the greatest voice manipulators in the world. He's a great impressionist. Please welcome Mike Yarwood. Well, how nice to see you, old-timer.
When you said about 25 years, it really is nearly as long as that.
It
Do
is.
you remember Manchester? The Luxor Club, do you remember the Luxor Club?
Yes,
Yeah.
the domino, and going on with the strippers.
Yes. I'm there again next week. It was tough.
Mimicking or stripping.
Oh, yeah, both, actually.
They must have good eyesight.
Yeah.
Right, now you were...
You've been reading my mail.
I'll tell you what, something we haven't done together, we've been on the clubs together.
Yeah.
We've been on commands together.
Yeah.
And other things. We've never pulled a cracker.
No, we haven't.
Well, we tried. Both got the knockback.
You don't think it's too, do you? Oh, I don't like this when they go bang, do you? Is it going to go bang?
I don't know, Larry.
I think are you? Let's have a go anyway.
Oh! No, it isn't.
Oh, look, I got a big piece. Always got a nail file. Maybe they think I want to escape. File. But
No riddles in them.
there should be something in here written down.
Well, you know, they usually have a riddle in crackers.
No, there isn't one, I'm afraid. No. Oh, there is. I'm sorry. I thought, well, there was a rehearsal, wasn't there?
There certainly was.
What do income tax inspectors and politicians have in common? They can both stick their...
That certainly wasn't it. I'll tell you what we have had, Mike. You know, on this Christmas, I'm sure you've had lots of presents.
at home?
And, no, but it's wonderful to be out, isn't it? Isn't it wonderful to have this freedom? It's not go and pick that up at home. Yeah. I taught the dog to beg last week.
Oh, really?
He came in the bedroom and watched me. Right. Now, No, Des, really.
Sorry, Jim.
That's all right. We've had some marvellous Christmas cards from pals in show business. Carving turkey is such hard work, all that huffing and puffing. Then someone yells out, Paxo, and they say we... Anyway, then there's, Ken Barlow from Coronation Street. A rotten year was 83. I hated it a lot. Mike Baldwin had it in for me, and Deirdre went to pot.
Hey, baby. Yeah.
Oh, Frankie Vaughan sent us one in.
Oh.
What would Frank say, Mike?
Frank, well, he says it here. It's all here, isn't it? Yeah. Roses are red. Violets are bluish. If it wasn't for Christmas, we'd all be Jewish. Oh, one of them. Oh, really?
Ah, my favourite man who wears a frock, Danny LaRue.
Oh, from Danny. One from Danny, yes.
Don't overdo the festive food. At the table, be wary. I always drag up at Christmas. I eat, drink, and be merry.
That wonderful?
Yes, because I love my professionalism. You like that?
He's in a low dollar, you know, and he's really good in it.
Oh, yes,
well,
it's terrific.
Here's one for you and I think it's really great, Michael. He says, thanks for doubling the viewing figures. We're a credit to British TV, so keep up the good work. Yarwood and Jim, from all at the old BBC. Well, in one of your many disguises, I believe you've been out with your pal, Alistair Burnett.
Well, yeah, we've been looking at some of the news items from the past year, and with the help of Alistair Burnett, I thought I'd bring a few of them tonight, and maybe we could just show them throughout the evening, throughout the show.
Tremendous. Well, viewers, with the kind permission of Mike Yarwood, or with the kind permission of Mr. Burnett, we have one or the other with the news at 10.
Well, your news review, call it what you want, you know.
Well, I'll call it what I want and call it the news review, and I know... What can I say? Here's Mike Yarwood with his friend Mr. Burnett with a review of the news.
Good evening. Tonight, we're going to be looking at some of the big stories of 1983. And, of course, Mrs. Thatcher was very much in the news after her triumphant general election win in June. Mrs. Thatcher finally admitted that unemployment was her biggest headache, so she's going to take 2 aspirins and lie down till it goes away. At a dinner in the city last month, the Chancellor of the Exchequer promised to double old age pensions, increase unemployment benefits, reduce VAT and abolish income tax. He then sang 3 choruses of Nellie Dean and threw up into a bucket.
Well, thank you, Alistair Burnett, and I'm sure we'll be seeing more news flashes throughout the evening. You know, this marvellous world of show business that I'm in, and it's a business that's been terribly kind to me, like a fairy tale, and it's the only business, really, you can have a fairy tale come true, unless, of course, you win the pools. Well, here's 2 guys, they've won the pools as far as show business is concerned. They've absolutely knocked for bonkers every box office record throughout the country. It's my pleasure to introduce 2 great comedians, Cannon and Ball. How are you, lads?
All right, Jim, you?
It's very kind of you to take a day off, or on your day off from Manchester, in another record-breaking show to come and see us. Thanks ever so much. Having a nice Christmas.
Terrific, Jim. Terrific at the Apollo, yeah.
You must be really tired of receiving awards this year. You've had every accolade in the business, haven't you, fellas?
Tommy else, yeah. Well, I shared him with him, Jim.
Yeah, you did.
I did. Get
Your television personalities of the year. And you, of course, you nearly got the Laurel and Hardy Award, didn't you, Tom?
Shut up. I didn't.
No, that was close.
No, what was it? What was it, Jim? I don't know about it. Jim, what was it?
Well, I happened to ring your partner up and put an assumed voice on and go, I'd just like you to know, Mr. Cannon, you've won the Laurel and Hardy. Oh, I'm thrilled, he said. I'm thrilled. I said, I've never seen such wonderful comedic feeding to another car. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Oh,
You never told me that.
Don't tell him. He said, Bobby, you'll be thrilled. I the Laurel and Hardy Appreciation Society have awarded you this. I said, where will you put this award? He said, sir, it'll be in my snooker room, sir.
He hasn't got one.
I said, there's another award goes with it. He said, what's that? I said, the Jimmy Tarbuck got you by that. He went, you... But anyway, I want to give you a tip, lads, over Christmas now in Manchester, because, you know, they're being very hot on breathalyzers. So, look, now, I know you like a little bit of the sauce occasionally on little festive occasions, so watch out, because this is the latest the law have on them. It's the Dolly Parton breathalyzer. Of course, I hope that hasn't shocked you, a quiet living boy like you.
No, he's not.
No, we have to be careful.
It's a bit like yours, then. They're actual, aren't they? Yeah.
It's not common knowledge. No, with the boys, they keep their private lives very, but they are, in fact, two defrocked priests.
Jimmy, don't start thinking that. Don't start thinking I'm a puffer, because I'm not. My husband is, but I'm not.
Might help them out when they're busy.
Well, yeah.
Well, I know you come down. You've done 5 marvellous television series here at London Weekend. And when the word got around that you were on the show, I know you get lots of requests for favourite pieces of material. Yeah. And perhaps you'd like to announce what you'd like to show us tonight, that particularly you enjoy, what you've done out your 5 shows.
Well, our favourite, what many people ask us for, actually, Jim, and it was the puppet sketch, Puppeteer, which was terrific.
Great.
Everybody enjoyed it.
One of my favourites.
Good.
Hello, everybody. My name is Dolly Dimple, and I'm looking for my friend.
Who said that?
I did. Me, I did.
Rock on, Tommy, that's fantastic. Double voices.
I'm doing all the voices.
I love that, that's terrific.
Right, get down there now. Bring Corky Clown up.
I'm excited, I'm going to enjoy this.
Come on. Hello, everybody. I'm looking for my friend, Corky Clown.
Here I am.
Hello, Corky Clown.
Hello, Dolly Dimple. I'm Corky Clown. What's up?
You're not doing it right, eh? Now put it on.
Get on.
Right, now get down and do it.
Okay, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
Hello, everybody. I'm looking for my friend, Corky Clown.
Here I am, Dolly Dimple. What's up?
Now, you're messing this up deliberate, right? Now, stuff your fist up that puppet. Otherwise, I'm going to stuff my fist up you.
All right, this time, well, I'll put it right.
Good God. Get it right. There's kiddies watching us.
Oh, yeah, look, I'll
Right.
that then. No, steady, it's perfect. You really did it then.
Come on, get down there now and do it.
I'll be all right, I'm enjoying it.
Hello, Corky Clown.
Hello, Dolly Dimple.
Oh, look. Here comes Robert the Rabbit.
Hello, Dolly Dimple. Hello, Corky Clown.
Was that you again?
Of course it's me. I'm doing all the voices. Come on, now, don't mess about.
Okay.
All right, now, kiddies, remember. Oh, if you go in the forest. If you go in the forest, you might meet that wicked Sydney Flytalk. You might meet that wicked Sydney Flytalk.
Here I am, wicked Sydney Flytalk.
what's up?
Now, that's not Sydney Fly Talk, is it?
Well, how the hell do I know? I'm an apprentice.
Get the damn off, right?
Me hand's in that.
Your hand?
Me hand's in that.
Never mind that. You're really messing it. Now, look, right? You find me, right, Sydney Fly Talk, right? If you don't, I'm going to give you a dolly dimple, right? Right up your throat.
OK, Tom. I'll find him. I'm enjoying this. I won't be a minute.
Come on, then. Hang on. What are you doing?
I'm looking for Sid.
That's Sydney Fly Talk.
I'm not sticking my hand up like that.
Absolutely bit of television magic, that, lads. I hope you have, as I said, you and your families have a lovely Christmas, but another prosperous 84. I know you will have.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. We'd just like to say Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Cannon and ball. You know, I'm really enjoying having this Night of the Stars. It's like having my own command performance. And if I was choosing a command performance, this next man would be really top of my list. He is truly one of our great international entertainers. Suffice to say, the maestro, Max Bygraves.
Yeah, I want to tell you a story.
Max, sorry to interrupt so early, but you're not doing it quite right. It's too fast. You've got to do it slow. I want to tell you a story.
I like to practice. You know, it's coming up towards the end of the year, and all the things that I remember about 1983, I wrote in a little song. And the song goes like this. It's all about the events that happened to me. I'll tell you a story of some of the things that happened in this year gone by. Some of the capers that made all the papers just as the year goes by. Remember Prince Charles and Princess Diana on that Australian spree. All we could talk about was when they went walkabout. That was the year 83. Back here in Britain, they had an election and Labour went down in defeat. And poor Michael Foot, who was Labour's selection, he finished up losing his seat. Francis picked up the sack and never came back. But that's the way it is, said Mrs. T. David still in defiance set up the alliance. That was the year 83. The summer was hot, on some days it got well over 90 degrees. Just to show they were sportsmen, were wearing their shorts, and we saw lots of knobbly knees. At Buckingham Palace, the Queen did the honours and said to Willie Carson and me, here's a medal for you, and there's one for you too, and gave us the OBE. Through something sinister, a cabinet minister said that he'd have to resign. And then Norman Tebbit wrote off a big debit, cause privatisation's his line. Sarah Keys wore a smock instead of a frock, and got a lot of press publicity. And the dear old Queen Mum, who is everyone's chum, suddenly reached 83. The boys from the Falklands all got a big cheer, and Andrew as bright as a spark said I've gotta be going, I shouldn't be here. Then got on a plane with Cousteau. Remember John McEnroe staying in line, and not a sound of dissent was heard. Cause he knew if he did, it was 5,000 quid. That's a lot for a four-letter word. My daughter said, Dad, I've some good news and bad. You're a grandfather with the 5th child. And we call him in Moscow because when he cries, he drives all the lot of us wild. I think I must finish and call it a day, although I just like to say, oh, have a great 84. Happy Christmas and a Happy New Year to you all.
Good night. Thank you. Max Bygrave. Thank you, Jimmy. That was great, Governor. Thank you. With you on the show at Christmas, it wouldn't be complete without a sing-along, would it? It's a good idea, son.
How'd you like to spend Christmas on Christmas Island? How'd you like to take a holiday away across the sea? How'd you like to spend Christmas on Christmas Island? How'd you like to hang your stocking underneath the coconut tree? How'd you like to stay up late like the islanders do? Wait for Santa to sail in with your presents in a canoe. If you ever spend Christmas on Christmas Island, you'll never stray, for every day your Christmas dreams come true. I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night. She didn't see me creep down the stairs to have a peep. She thought that I was locked up in my bedroom fast asleep. Still I saw Mummy cuddle Santa Claus underneath his beard all snowy white. Oh, what a laugh it would have been if Daddy had only seen Mummy kissing Santa Claus last night. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the one where the treetops glisten, where the trees and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may
and welcome back to part 2. You know, early on this year, I did some live from Her Majesty's shows. It was really nice for me to come back into the light entertainment field like that. And I was particularly pleased to be on the shows and introduce some young comedians. And this young man I'm going to introduce now, he made a big impression there. He's had his own series with Thames Television. So tonight, please welcome fine comedian Michael Barrymore.
Watcha, pufters! Raise your tinnies to a merry what's it. Greetings from New South Lagerland. This is Gordon Bluey bringing you a splash of Australian culture. That's a splash of Australian culture. Well, here it is. I've been saving all year, saving and saving. And when I got to 4,000 lagers, I thought, blimey, it must be Christmas. That was in September. So, your old Gordon Bluey's really getting in the mood to pull a cracker. Hang about, Judy, you little cracker. Right. Oh, that reminds me, I've got something in the oven. It's called a Cecil Parkinson bun. And it's really fun to make. First, I've got to do what every Aussie chef does best. Open another lager. Right. Let's get down to using the kitchen. Right, well, that's Chris and the sink. Right. Now, let's get on with the haute cuisine before it gets cold. Now, I had all the usual Christmas leftovers, and... So, I've got to make a stew out of chopped handkerchiefs, shredded socks, and aftershave. But first, I'd like to propose a toast. Marry me, toast. Ingredients. Don't forget ingredients, because if you don't use ingredients, it won't taste as good. Right, now, let's get on with the classic Aussie dinner. Now, we've got all our classic Aussie dishes here. We've got a boil-in-the-bag wallaby, followed by a boil-in-the-bag salad, followed by a boil-in-the-bag trifle. Because we Aussie chefs have boil-in-the-bag everything. And here it is, boil-in-the-bag everything. Oh. You notice how the Aussie chef uses the sink more than the cooker? Right. So, we've got to make bubble and squeak. Appropriate, eh? You've been bubbling since your dinner, and ever since you've been trying to suppress the squeaks. Right, the bubble and squeak. Now, I don't know about you, but I like my bubble and squeak with lots of bubbles. So... This won't be the tastiest bubble and squeak you've ever had, but it'll sure be the cleanest. And here's a little tip. Right, now... Here's a little tip. Right. There's something else you can cook your s'mores in here, and if you cook them at gas mark 10 for an hour, they'll come out really, really small. Oh, by the way, if you'd like a little aperitif with this, why not make a couple of snowballs? Now, they're dead simple to make. Just get your husband to kneel down in the winter. Right, and now, the Aussie chef's secret ingredient, another lager. There we are, just mix it, steak was still going. All right. Right, now to taste. Wouldn't you like to be in my position right now? Well, I'd sure like to be in yours. Right, here we go. Mmm. Mmm. I'd offer you all the taste, but we haven't got a sink big enough. So, there we are. By the way, just to finish this all off, if you would like a recipe of Gordon Bluey's leftovers, there's a book available called Mr. and Mrs. by Derek Beatty, price $1.25. See you in the new year. Cheers!
Most most original young man, Mr. Michael Barrymore. You know, it's always great in show business when great talents get together. And when great rock and roll singers join together to make a record, I think they're going to have a hit. Please welcome two of the best in the business, Miss Bonnie Tyler and Shakin' Stevens.
Elizabeth Taylor announced today that she would marry again. Miss Taylor said she hoped that her wedding would be attended by all her friends, especially the season ticket holders.
Please welcome the gang from Game for a Laugh.
Shush. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to make an official apology on behalf of Matthew's frock.
What way?
Now look, Matthew, this is Christmas Day. There are people out there trying to enjoy their Christmas dinners.
Well, it's your fault.
It's jolly well not my fault.
Well, if you told me it was going to be fancy dress, I'd have put on something special, wouldn't I?
Instead of this subtle understatement, perhaps. What are you doing? Henry, Matthew's flashing at me. Carry on.
I'm not at all sure that we wish to know, but as we said, Happy Christmas from the Game for a Laugh team, and as usual on Game for a Laugh, we start with a Beagle game.
And we've got a great game for you today on Christmas Day. Christmas is a time for decorations and decorating, so what I'm looking for are two couples, two men, two women, know what I mean? To come down here and play a little game with us. Now, we're looking for husbands to volunteer their wives if their wives are good at decorating, good around the house, know what I mean? And if you're game for a laugh, the pair of you, I'd like you to volunteer. Can you stand up? Can we see you, please? Oh, I see. It's going to be one of those. I don't care. Listen, I'll give you to 3 to stand up. If nobody stand up, I shall pick you myself. 1, 2, 3. Right, I'll pick you myself. Can we have, in that case, please, the blonde lady who's got her finger up her nose? Would you like to come down here? And I assume that's your husband sitting beside you, who's supporting both his chins. Would you like to come down here, please? Pair of you like to come down? Immediately. Thank you very much indeed. Give him a round of applause, please. And what about the chap in the blue jumper and his lovely wife with the turquoise on? Give a round of applause, please. I'll put on the outside, please. That's it. Wonderful. And bring in here. OK, splendid. Merry Christmas to you all. Now, your name is?
Janet.
Janet.
I'm Cliff.
And Cliff. Janet and Cliff. And?
Phyllis.
Phyllis.
Fred.
And Fred. Phyllis and Fred. Right, OK. Now, all this game is, it's a very simple game, but it does involve decorating. As I said, so, ladies, we're going to send you off to get all dressed up, especially for Christmas. So, ladies and gentlemen, would you give our two ladies a round of applause, please? Right, OK, now the ladies are off. Now, gentlemen, I did say that a bit of decorating is involved. Let me show you exactly what's going to happen. Now, these two walls here, we're going to ask your wives to paint, OK? Now, that's nice and easy, isn't it? Well, actually, not that easy, because they're going to be blindfolded. But don't worry, because they're going to follow your instructions to the letter. OK? It is a race, I should add. They've got to paint as much of this wall in a given time as possible, and whoever gets most paint on is the winner. Now, you're going to direct them, so shall I show you the best seat in the house from where you can direct? If you'd just like to stand over here, Cliff. I think we'll put you there. Right, OK. And Fred, if I could just bring you over here. Something nice for you. How about... I think they'll fit. Gentlemen, would you come round here, please? Would you like to get in there, please? Just go round and put your head through. There we are. Put your head through there, Fred. That's Fred. Here, boy. Here, boy. Oh, what a lovely face he's got. Now, let's have a look, Cliff. Can you put your head right through, please? Right through. Oh, as much as you can, please, Fred. And look up. Give us a smile. Now, as I said, your wives are going to come in and paint as much over this under your directions. But I should tell you, gentlemen, that this is Christmas. It is a time for sharing. And because it's time for sharing, I've got some people to share this event with you. Would you like to see who it is? Would you like, Cliff? Let me show you something. I think we'll go through there. And who is going to help Cliff? Yes! Oh, Lionel. OK? Put your head down a bit, please, Lionel. That's it. Now, remember, don't use your hands. Don't give him a clue, Lionel. Thank you. And who's going to help Fred? Well, let's see who's going to help Fred. Right, OK. Who's going to help Fred? Oh, Jack Scott. Splendid. Jack, I think you better take your glasses off. Because we might just have a downpour. Now, remember, it's only Fred and Cliff who can speak. You've got to get them to cover as much of the board as possible in the given time, OK? So now, can we please have our ladies back on?
Not as easy as it looks.
Right. OK. OK, Phyllis and Janet, Henry and Sarah will give you your paints and brushes. All has been explained. Now, relax, relax, relax. Remember, Phyllis, and remember, Janet, it is a race. Cover as much of the wall as you possibly can before the bell goes. But listen to your husbands, because they, in fact, will decide exactly where the paint goes. Know what I mean? You've got until the bell goes. Ladies and gentlemen, off you go! Quick turn. Would you like to see the result of your artistic handiwork? Yes, there we go. OK, and now, if I could just bring the lovely Phyllis, hot from her artistic endeavours, I'm going to show you, Phyllis, what you've done. Let's,
we'd like to thank... Well, I should say that Henry and Sarah and I would like to thank Lionel and Jack, but we'd like to thank Phyllis and Fred and Janet and Cliff, who are all game for a laugh.
We're going to go over to America now with this marvellous technology that we have here. And we're going to see a man who had the marvellous Christmas shows with all his family and is a great favourite over here in the UK. I'd like to say hello and how are you to the great Andy Williams. How are you, Andy?
I'm doing just fine.
Well, you know, it's Christmas Day over here, and with you being over in the UK so often, we do regard you now, you know, as one of ours.
Well, you know, strangely enough, it's Christmas Day here, too.
Yes, indeed. All right, you rascal, I'll get you for that.
I'm sure you will.
It's a pleasure to have you on our TV at Christmas. Can you tell us what song you're going to sing for us?
Yes, I'm going to sing a song called It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year.
Great.
I happen to think it is.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all, with those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time. Yes, the most wonderful time. Oh, the most wonderful time of the
Thank you very much, Andy Williams in Los Angeles. Ladies and gentlemen, from Game for a Laugh, Matthew Kelly.
time of the
Thank you very much, Andy Williams in Los Angeles. Ladies and gentlemen, from Game for a Laugh, Matthew Kelly.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my turn to play. So, I'm feeling festive, you wouldn't have guessed it, but I am, so I'm looking for a woman. Yes? Oh, settle down just because you're full of pudding now. Come on. I need a woman to help me, a woman with enormous descriptive powers. A woman who can describe a character quickly and urgently. Also, a woman who has somebody at home who she can ring up now. Is there such a lady? Is there such a lady in our audience here? Just the one, is there? Have you got nobody at home, you people? No?
Come on, girls. Stand up if you've got somebody at home and you're good at describing things. Hello. Oh, they're creeping up now. Hello. Are there any more? Come on, girls. Why are you looking round, pet? You've been marvellous. Come on, Duck. The lady in the grey frock. Give her a big hand. Come on. We haven't time to mess up. You look such a nice person. Don't crush me baubles, Pet. Just watch it. Come on. Oh, settle down now. Sit yourself down now, Pet. Now, have you got a husband at home?
Well, if he's not there, there's trouble.
Well, this could be a revelation, folks. Well, are you good at describing people?
No.
Oh, this could be a riot of entertainment. I tell you what I want you to do is I want you to ring your husband at home, and I want you to describe somebody to him, somebody very famous, using only cryptic clues. You can't use his name. Do you think you'll be able to do that? And he has to guess who you're trying to describe. No, just saying. Do you think you can manage that?
I'll try.
You give it a whirl, won't you? Go on, you might as well. Would you like to see who you're going to describe?
Oh, yes.
There's a gentleman coming on right now. Ladies and gentlemen. Joining us, sir.
Pleasure.
Lovely to see you. Now, would you like to telephone your husband? Where does he live?
Burfield Village.
Oh, yes?
Yes.
Where you live, I suppose, is it? Do you know the code?
No.
I knew this would happen. Good old British Telecom, they never let you down. They supply these with these. Where is it?
Comes under Burfield Common.
Burfield Common, right. Just chat amongst yourselves. We've got all that. No. Burfield Common, there you are. It's a... I won't tell you. There you are. Now, we'll pretend we're not seeing this, because you might get funny callers, you know what I mean? It being Christmas and that. La, la, la. Have you got it there? 7. I know your number better than you do. All right, Doc. I hope he is there. He's babysitting, is he?
Should be.
I hope so.
So do I.
It's ringing, it's so exciting. Please be it. Oh,
Warburton.
Oh, it's...
Hello?
Hey? What's up with you?
I'm phoning you from the television studios.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
What do you mean, what's the matter? Is the coach broken down or something?
I've got to describe somebody for you.
What for?
There's somebody here that I've got to describe for you, and you've got to guess who it is.
Hey, hang on, just arm a tick. I'll go and get a pencil. Hang on. Right, well, sorry. Where are you? Well, so, yeah.
You know Game for a Laugh?
Basically, yes.
Yes. Well, it's something like that, and I've got to describe somebody to you, and you've got to guess who it is.
Oh. Why?
Just do it, Pet, do it!
Who's that? Yeah? Right.
It's a man.
Who is?
This man.
Oh, sorry.
To you. He's tall.
Yeah.
Dark haired.
Yeah.
A little older than you. Yes? Straight hair.
Bruce Forsyth.
No.
Oh, you don't like him, do you, anyway?
Yes. Alan, listen.
Yes.
Right. Are you with me? It's a singer.
Yes.
Right?
It's a
Does things with his hands.
Yeah.
You know, hands.
Oh!
Yes.
That's my name.
Yes.
Close. Alan, thank you very much for your cooperation. We shall be explaining all later, no doubt. Thank you. See you soon. So you'll get trouble?
I will.
Poor Chuck, and there he is at home, all innocent
Thank
and everything.
goodness.
Looking after Stephen and Paul and Andrew.
How did you know their names?
Oh. Well, it's funny you should mention that because your Alan isn't at home at all. He's round the back with big knobs. Would you like to see him? I beg you would. Ladies and gentlemen, Alan Warburton. You naughty boy! You little sauce pot. Yeah. What do you do for a living?
I'm a bank manager.
See, I told you you'd be in the cupboard. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank Max Bygraves and Jimmy Tarbuck here. I'd like to thank Alan, but mainly Sue for being game for a laugh.
Thank you for the Craney Zany Game for a Laugh team. Now we're going to take the break, but I heard in the third section, I heard that Bruce Forsyth just might be popping in. See you then.
To see you. Good. And what I thought
The nice to see you nice. You rushed it a little.
Oh, I did?
Oh, yes, you did a little bit. It's got to be, it's more nice to see you. No.
Nice to see you. No!
Lovely.
Oh, fine. Oh, good. But thanks for telling me.
That's what I'm here for,
It's nice
Bruce.
to know. I'm always willing to learn.
Lovely.
Thanks a lot. Oh, really lovely. I wish I could do Mike Yarwood right now. But I must say that London weekend television have bent over backwards to please me. Not a pretty sight, but to a man, they really have. I mean, it really is nice to be treated like from a company. Am I doing it right? Get away! But what I'm trying to say is I have made conditions about my appearance tonight because, being at the end of the show, you've got to have that little bit of extra bit of class. So I said, can I have my own accompanist, my own personal pianist? And this they've done, which puts me on, a little bit higher. Has my pianist arrived, my accompanist? Whoa, boy. Are you my pianist? Haven't you got a dinner suit? A bow tie? A backstud? Is Tarbuck behind this? Which one is this Chaz or Dave? I'll get them mixed up. Well, all right, look, so this is a tough spot in the show, and it's getting tougher. So, look, what I thought I'd do is the soliloquy from Oklahoma, and then maybe a Johnny Mathis medley, going into a Fred Astaire medley with, the Gershwin stuff and the Irving Berlin. How does that suit you? Oh, it's his list. They've always got a list of songs they can do, and then you've got a choice. What have we got here? Roll Out the Barrel. Underneath the Arches. Any Old Iron. Boiled Beef and Carrots. Oh. The boiled beef's off. That's a good job it wasn't salt beef. You'd have a riot on your hands over there. I'll tell. Oh, you've got one. If you know this one, we are cooking with gas. Tiptoe through. Do you know Tiptoe Through the Tulips? One of I can do a song and dance number. Nobody's done it. Right. Tiptoe Through the Tulips. Now look, make sure you know it. All right. Then before we don't let's run before we can walk. Make sure you know it. All right. Good elf. Oh yeah. Sorry. Good elf. All the best. Get it down. Yeah. Okay then. Away you go. Away you go. Go on. Da da dee 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 dee. That's it. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Da dum dee dee. Da dum dee dee. No da da. Go one down. That's it. Do dee 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 dee. Do dee. No, two up. Dee da dee da dum dum da da da. Good. Two up and then one down. Do dee. That's it. Good elf. Good elf. Get it down here. Good elf. All the best, son. That's it. We'll tear this place apart. We'll tear it apart. Okay? Tiptoe through the tulips straight in. Here we go. Tiptoe through the tulips, through the tulips. If you're a bit louder. Tiptoe through the... Come on. You know it. Why won't you play it? Have you got an... Oh, you got... Oh, so you're the fixer. OK, I'll fix you after, all right then? OK. There we are. Get this down here and we'll be away. All right then? Cheerio, good elf. All the best, all the very best. That's it. That's enough for now. OK, good. OK. He's a session boy. Right. Straight in, tiptoe through the tulips, straight in. Tiptoe through the tulips, through the tulips. If you pass through the tulips, through the tulips. If tiptoe through the tulips. Oh, no! Come up to me naked blooming tulips! Forget the first part, forget it. I know we haven't got there, but forget the first. We'll go straight to the middle bit. The middle bit. It's in between the two ends. The middle bit. OK, I thought I had a bite. OK. Tiptoe through the tulips. OK, the middle bit. Needy. Needy. Get up. Will you get up? Get up. Come out here. The middle bit. It's in between the two ends. Hold it. Hold that. OK, the middle bit. Needy, in flowers we'll stray, we'll keep those showers away. And if I tiptoe through the tulips, through the window, will you follow me? In your basket and play with your chewy shoe, and don't you ever do that to me again, son. And look at me when I'm talking to you. Did he do anything between here and there? Oh, yes, he did. We're really scraping the barrel now, aren't we? For goodness sake, how can I make you under... What have you got to do? I tell you, Alan, you'll never do this to me again. And if I kiss you in the garden, in the moonlight, will you pardon me? Come tiptoe through the tulips, 'cause I've got some great plans for your tulips. Come on and tiptoe through the tulips with me. Come tiptoeing through the tulips with me. Thank you. Thank you so much. Come back, son, they love us. We've got them now. Come back. Come back. We'll do Sing Along with Bruce. We'll be here all... We'll be here all... Well, this is one of the times I'm so grateful that I'm multi-talented, because I'll play now something for the No, I think you've got this. I don't think this is now. You see, he wanted a pint of beer, not a harp. You see, are you the next turn, dear? Oh, it is a quick show, isn't it? Well, I won't be long. I can't wait to get out the joint. How about that?
I haven't lost it.
Very nice. I mean, I rehearsed with those girls for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
4 weeks, not even a promise I got. How did you get the kiss?
Magnetism.
Yeah, I must buy some of that. Mine is always the same. I mean, what about that? What about that blind date you fixed me up with all those years ago?
Well, I must admit, I'll own up tonight. I mean, she was a bit ugly on the side.
She was ugly on every side. She was like a hexagon horror. But I mean, what have we shared? When you come to think of it, I mean, what have we shared in life?
Well, let's share a song on Christmas night.
No, I'm sorry, Jim. I've done my whack. In fact, I've done over my whack. Listen, I get paid by the minute, mate. I'm off. You can sing a song on your own, OK? Just one of those things. I don't want to do it.
I'll do the song with you, Jim. I don't mind.
Bruce, you're back. How lovely. Well, now, Bruce, what I thought we'd do...
just a minute.
What's the suit? He doesn't like it being moved.
Robbie won't like that.
Now, listen.
You must
Now,
really
listen,
get it
if this is inevitable...
Who are you doing now?
Who's the chin, Bruce? Plenty of the chin.
Who
You're
you
not doing
doing
enough
now?
of the chin,
Oh,
love. Do the
sorry.
chin.
If you're going to do me now... I mean, not if you're going to... If this is inevitable,
No, yes.
you're going to sing with a real one. All right, then
I
you
see.
can clear off. Isn't he aggressive? I mean, what can you do?
What can you do without friends?
I know. That was a cue. That was a cue.
Friends. Isn't it rather nice to have friends? Isn't it rather nice to have friends to rely upon, shoulders to cry upon? You must have friends.
It's true, actually. It's true with friends. As a matter of fact, take yourself back, what, 20 years ago? 1963, you were just a little slip of a thing.
A little what?
Little slip of a thing.
Like your lips. Yes, a little slip of a thing. At the Palladium.
Well, I haven't got those teeth to get through.
What can you do?
Right.
I called you Mr. Forsyth.
You did call me Mr. Forsyth. But listen, I'd just like to remind you, you tapped me for a fiver. 20 years ago, you have owed me £5.
You've got it wrong,
Isn't that
Bruce.
nice? I mean, and there...
You've got it wrong.
No, I haven't. £5 you've owed me for 20 years.
You won't listen, will you? I've owed you £20 for 5 years. And I've got it for you tonight. A newie.
God, bloody, you're right. You see? Friends.
Nothing is quite complete without friends. And if you ever meet the one who will be part of life, right from the start of life until the end, then my friend you've got
Well, that was great fun. Right now, we're going over to Los Angeles in America to meet currently two of the stars of one of the most popular shows in this country. It is Heart to Heart. It's nice to say hello to, in LA, Stephanie Powers and Robert Wagner. I'm sorry, 3 of the stars, and of course, Freeway the dog.
Merry Christmas.
A very, very Merry Christmas to the 3 of you, and may I say what a pleasure it is to see you on our Christmas Day TV, not in the Heart to Heart series, but, if you like, as yourselves.
Oh,
thank you very much.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
I mean, do you have any plans to film any more of the episodes over here like we saw?
We'd love it. Invite us back.
We had a wonderful time when we were there, too, Jimmy.
Robert?
Everybody was wonderful to us.
Robert, I have to say, I do have a message, but it's not for you and Stephanie, it's for Freeway. My dog is madly in love with that dog.
Say something. Come on. Go on.
Personal message.
Robert, can I ask you, how many countries actually take the series?
Well, I think now, Jimmy, we're playing now in about 75 countries, isn't it?
Something like that.
I must say, you must look great dubbed in Japanese.
Yes. I'm glad we're doing the show to you instead of to Japan. We'd have a little trouble.
Ah, so. And,
If you say so.
yeah, that's wonderful. Once upon a time, it used to be hands across the sea. Do you know... Well, all I can say is, Stephanie, Robert, and dear Freeway, thanks for entertaining us over here in the UK so regally. More power to your elbow, and a very, very happy Christmas to all of you at Heart to Heart.
Oh,
And Merry
thanks
Christmas
so
to
much.
you.
Great
And
to
your
see you.
family.
We'd like to wish all of our friends, and Mrs. Woodhouse, too, here. Merry Christmas.
Well, that was great talking to Heart in Los Angeles, and we really wish you home here in the UK the happiest of Christmases. I hope on behalf of all of us here that you have a marvellous 1984, but right now I've got all my mates here. We're going to have a real good old-fashioned sing-along. Take it away, Alan. They've all popped in. Christmas.